Hello, Cardano and Catalyst community. This is Darlington behind the cup, bringing you demos from our final milestone for this from 12 funded proposals. CatalystExplorer.com for Project Catalyst research, acceleration, and analytics. The first item on the list is dynamic charts and analytics. This is how we've tackled the challenge. So, on a page like proposals, for example, where you can slice and dice, you have different ways to view the data for tables or cards, tiny cards, big cards, or maybe you're just interested in quick pictures. Now there's a new way to see this data. You can chart it. So let's go back here to all proposals. Maybe I'm interested in, I don't know, proposals from Ethiopia, right? I can put that in here. You can also, of course, use any of these filters. Maybe you're just interested in open source proposals, non open source, all of the tags, NFTs, and what else we have in here? Anything really. Once you have your slice of data, you can click on this chart button and it will bring you to this lovely page where you can select which specific data point you want to chart. Some of these data points do not go together. So if you select some that don't query together, the others would be unselected. That's just how the system works. Don't be alarmed. We plan to add more data points here, besides just these funding statuses. And then also you can select the category of charts. There's trend charts where you're just trying to see the numbers period over period, and then there's also a distribution chart. This is useful, for example, if you want to see distribution of funded projects across countries. That is something we actually are working on right now and will be added later, now that we have country data. And then once you have your chart category, you can select the visualization. Pie, bar, line, whatever makes sense for what you're trying to view. When you're happy, you hit view charts and your charts will get generated for that specific data. If you look into the URL here, you can see all your queries will be represented. And so this chart you're looking at is just for the search results that we were just looking at, for Ethiopia. And you can see this is year over year. So you can see completed versus unfunded. You have your three charts type that was selected here. And then one cool thing is, maybe you want to look at this data on a fund over fund basis. You can also select that. And something that's neat to Catalyst Explorer, your selections often, this is true not just for charts, but just in general. When you select something, the site remembers your preference. So if we go back here to the proposals, this was the thing I selected. So as long as my browser cache isn't cleared and I'm using the site from the same browser, anytime you come back, it will remembers that you prefer to see proposals in a table view. Same thing happens for charts. If you select fund by fund, anytime we show you a chart, we will respect this segmentation preference. If I switch this back to year over year and I go back over here to chart and just review this chart again, now you see the segmentation is back to year over year, which is super neat. This concludes this first feature. The next item was funded project acceleration. Yes, this is how we have chosen to approach this challenge. If you have a login for the site, you can create a free login. Uh, this will give you access to this dashboard. Now, this dashboard is not part of this proposal, but it is something we are working on heavily, actively. So please forgive the paint job. Uh, More features will be added to this dashboard, but for the purposes of this demo, the thing you would be interested in is this services menu item. If you go to services, you're able to see all of your services that you are either offering or requesting, and you're able to add a new service. This is the simple workflow. You just select if you want to offer something or you need something, fill it up, and it will get populated here. For the Cardano public, when you're not logging, there is, what happened to my menu? Let's refresh. We just deployed this. There is a new Catalyst Services menu item on here. If you click on that, you will see all the services that people are creating. The big idea behind this is that all the other things that you might need if your funded project is starting a business, or even if it's just a project, accounting, legal, anything else, payroll services, they can be listed here to sort of help accelerate your project and your new business, your new startup. Um, and then, of course, for the Cardano community, services that are being spun up thanks to Catalyst proposals can also be listed here. And the community can have one directory and one place to go and say, hey, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. Okay, it was funded by Project Catalyst. What is it? How can it help my app, my business? So this is what the single service page looks like. You have who listed the service, their contact information, and information about the service. So those are the two features. We would love for you guys to start listing your services, start asking for help. And then, of course, our DMs at Lido Nation everywhere is always open for feedback and comments. Thank you for supporting the proposal, and I will see you at a catalystexplorer.com near you.